What's up, family? It's your boy Melanated God King coming back at you with another ancient teaching. We're just gonna get into the wisdom topic for today, and just giving some basic wisdom coming out of Proverbs, and we're going to the hieroglyphic text as well. We're going to Tahotel. Tahotel was an ancient Nasud, which you know as a pharaoh, giving some wisdom as well. How we melanated people, brothers and sisters, God and goddesses of the Most High. How we should carry ourselves on a day-to-day basis, what we need to be doing. How we deal with people, how we adorn ourselves, how we take care of ourselves, and how the Most High looks at us on a day-to-day basis. How we need to be acting, how we talk to one another, how we deal with each other as melanated people. You know, just get some basic wisdom today. I'm probably gonna do another teaching as well. So we're just gonna get into the Proverbs of Solomon, and then you have some that's Akhenaten as well, like Uncartoon Proverbs as well, that I'm probably gonna get into another time. But we're gonna stick to this today. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give stability to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. A man of understanding shall attain unto the wise counsel. To understand a proverb and the interpretation of words of the wise and dark sayings. So we're gonna go to precept to understand that in Psalm 78 verse 2. Psalm 78 verse 2. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. Okay, let's go to Matthew chapter 13 verse 35. Alright. Matthew chapter 13 verse 35. That it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Okay. Okay, we're going back to Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Always respect your parents, my young brothers and sisters. Respect your parents. You have long days on the earth. 15 verse 33. The fear of the most, we're going to go to Proverbs 15 verse 33. The fear of the Most High is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Then let's go to Job chapter 28 verse 28. Job chapter 20 verse 28. Unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Most High, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So let's go to Psalms 111 verse 10 to see what's being said. Let's see. 111 verse 10. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments, and the praise endureth forever. So to have a better understanding, you got to be doing the will of the Most High. You got to be doing righteousness, doing the commandments of the Most High. So what's another one? And then we'll go to verse 20 of Proverbs 1 verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and the fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regard. But ye have set a naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. So, wisdom she cries in the street. Nobody's wanting to listen. Nobody want to get some wisdom and knowledge and understanding of what's really going on out here. Nobody cares. But people love simplicity. We want the Most High to be doing things like, why the Most High not doing? Because y'all simple-minded. Y'all basic melanated people had gotten to the point where it just let somebody do stuff for us. The Most High is not gonna do nothing for you. These people in these folks don't care about you. They don't care. You gonna have to look where it said, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words. People do, oh my God. People do not care. It's like the ones that's, bringing the knowledge, bringing some wisdom and understanding, know what's going on, bringing some ancient history. People that melanated, it just take everything as a joke. We keep going to these religious institutions and thinking we're gonna get some wisdom. Ain't nothing but foolishness going on in there. But see, let's go back. Let's see here. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Sad. See there? That's another one. Let's see. What's another one? Oh. Let's go to chapter 3 of Proverbs, verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall add to thee. See that when the Most High is real, it's a basic concept. When you do what's righteous, go to work, do right, have a good time. It's simple, it's basic. But you don't want to hear instruction. Sometimes we get to the point where we just don't want to hear nothing. But then in the end, you know what? That makes sense when you're like, you know what? That made sense, Father. A lot of times, we get into our way. We just don't care at times. I do it too. Sometimes I don't want to hear it, but you know what? Just sit back and just listen. A lot of times, just sit back and listen. But if you obey your parents, do what's right, respect your elders, and you got length of days on your life, you have peace in your life. Watch this. so shall find favor and good understanding in the sight of Most High and man, God and man. Trust in the Most High with all thy heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Most High and depart from evil. It shall heal to thy navel and marrow to thy house. Honor the Most High with thy with thy substance, and with thy first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy press shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Most High, neither be weary of his correction. From whom the Most High loveth, he corrected, even as a father the son in whom he delight. Like I said, even you have good, good son or good daughter. A lot of times, it's to the point where the Most High just don't want us to get off the path. That's how the ones he love, he chastening. He chastise. It's like a spiritual belt that keep us in line. It's like this here. If a father has a son, he take out. I always use this. It's a simple example. A father, tells his son, "Hey, all you gotta do is take out the trash, make your bed up. That's all you gotta do, and just clean up around the house, wash your dishes, whatever." The son keeps doing it and doing it and doing it, but a son, it be times when things happen, and I just forgot that day, and then the father tell him once or twice, "Hey, make sure you do what you have to do." And then the base is not like chastise, it's chastising, but just staying on the right path. Just staying, and then even a daughter, just make sure you clean your room up, this, that, and the third, same thing. So, watch this. Verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is precious. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire, and not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and her left had riches and honor. So basically, that's what wisdom is. Wisdom. She is more precious than rubies, and all things thou canst desire are not to be compared on. You cannot compare wisdom to the materialistic things. Length of days is in her right hand. When you do what's right, you got long days on you. You got long days in your life. And her left hand is riches and honor, meaning this. Long you doing what's right, you gaining wisdom and you handling responsibility. You got the gold and silver. Meaning that you have some honor and stability in your life. You have honor, integrity for yourself and for others. Let's see. Her way, verse 17. Her ways are ways of plenteousness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay upon her, and happy is everyone that retain her. The Most High by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. See how he broke that down already with that. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds are dropped down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Them shall walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Sweet peace in your life. No, man, it's so simple. It's really not hard. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Most High shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. See there? Most High got you. We gotta do our part. That's a deeper teaching right there, but it's a basic concept. Most High, when you doing what's right, but also the Most High, the Most High wants you to know that balance too. You got to know that balance as well. You got to be ready, because wicked is come. The wickedness is going to try to come. I'm telling you now. And it's coming. We battle it on a daily basis. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. See there? All right. Woo. Yeah, we're gonna get into some more wisdom. We're gonna see what the Nasut have to say on this. Let's see. Okay. Here begin the proverbs of fair speech, spoken by the hereditary chief, the holy father beloved of the God, the elder son of the king of his body, the governor of his city, the vizier Tahotep, when instructing the ignorant in the knowledge of exactance and fair speaking. The glory of him that obeyeth the shame of him that transgresseth them, he said unto his son. Be not proud, because thou art learned, but discourse with the ignorant man, as with the sage. For no limit can be set to skill, neither there any craftsman that possesseth full advantages. Fair speech is more rare than the emerald that is found by slave maidens on the pebbles. Meaning this, don't be proud in your knowledge. Don't ever get proud and so think you know everything that don't, how to say it, don't let your ego. You have people that have egos. They think they know more than everybody. At one point, you was at the bottom. You was at the bottom at one point, learning, grinding, hustling, get all this knowledge, thinking you know everything. Like, wait a minute, you had to bring you down. We had to take you back down to a low level. So real quick. So then we proud, even as well. You have a lot of our people. We get proud, thinking, "Oh, I moved to this area. I got this, got that." Like, hey, man. You don't, don't do that. What's another one? If thou be a leader, as one directing the conduct of the multitude, Endeavor always to be gracious, that thy own conduct without defeat. Great is truth, appointing a straight path. Neither have it been overthrown since the reign of the Osir. One that overpassed the laws shall be punished. Overstepping is by the covetous man, but the Grecians bear off his riches. Neither have evil doing brought his venture safe to port. For he said, I will obtain myself for myself, and said not, I will obtain because I am allowed, but limits of justice are steadfast. It is that which a man repeated from his father. If you being a leader, and I might have stumbled over the word there, but if you being a leader, lead them in truth and righteousness. You'll be like like I said, be like your father that's doing what's righteous. Lead by example. If you lead in a multitude, always be gracious how you handle yourself. That's what in Proverbs was saying. All that get an understanding. You got to know how to lead people by the will of the Creator, by the will of the Most High. What's another one? What's another? It's because there's so many of them. I'm trying to be quick with it. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is a good one. This is gonna be 12. If thou wouldest be a wise man, beget a son for the pleasing of the God of the Most High. If he made straight his course after thine example, if he arrange thine affairs in due order, do unto him all that is good. For thy son is he, begotten of thy own soul. Sunder not thy heart from him, or thy own begotten shall curse thee. If he be heedless and trespass thy rules of conduct, and is violent, if every speech that cometh from his mouth be a vile word, then beat thou him, that his talk may be fitting. Keep him from those that make light of that which is commanded. For it is they that make him rebellious, and they that are guided to go not astray. But they that lose their bearings cannot find a straight course. So you have people, meaning this: if you have a son that's pleasing to the Most High, on the straight and narrow path, but you're gonna have people out here, a son or a daughter that's gonna try to have you be rebellious against your parents or any elder. You're gonna have people out there that's gonna get you off the path. So that's where it said, that's when you go back to the one that Most High love, he chastises. Because a lot of time we start feeling, as youngsters, you start feeling yourself. Or start feeling yourself, thinking you know everything about life, knowing everything that's out here in this world. Had to bring you back, like, you know what, beat them. Not saying like actually be like, hey man, look, chastise, get that whooping. We need that spiritual belt. We need that belt, because hey, I had to get the belt. We all did. Hey man, look, that brings that correction. That's that chastisement. Keep you in line. Let's see, what's another one? Oh, that's another good one. If thou be among people, make for thyself love, the beginning and end of the heart. One that knoweth not his course shall say to himself, seeing thee, he that order himself duly become the owner of wealth, I shall copy his conduct. Thy name shall be good, though thou speak not. Thy body shall be fed, thy face shall be seen among thy neighbors. Thou shalt be provided with what thou lackest. As to the man whose heart obeyeth his belly, he causeth disgust in place of love. His heart is rich, his body is gross. He is insolent toward those endowed of the Most High. He that obeyeth his belly hath an enemy. See there? You got the good, how it said, don't shame, with the elders and people say, don't shame my name. Don't make a name, don't shame yourself, don't shame the family name out here. Then you have the ones that's like that there. Like that. You grow, your belly, you sick to your stomach. You sick. You're making a bad name for yourself and the family out here. Be in good conduct. Speak. Speak not, the body shall be fed. Meaning getting wisdom. Your name will prolong your life. People gonna be telling like, oh, that's a good brother right there. That's a good young sister right there. Treat people with respect. Always respect is not earned. Respect is earned, not given. Respect yourself and respect others. Peace and love. Hope y'all enjoyed this ancient teaching today. Some more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Hey, like, comment, and share, subscribe. Peace.